In today's video, I'm going to show you how to find and onboard TikTok Shop affiliates that will promote your brand's products. This is the exact same affiliate strategy I used to build a TikTok Shop brand to $540,000 in monthly recurring revenue directly on TikTok Shop. Since TikTok Shop is relatively new, there is a bunch of actual misinformation circulating the internet. So watch until the end of the video to understand how to find and get the best affiliates for your brand so you can go viral and get sales. Additionally, if you're an actual e-commerce brand looking to scale on TikTok Shop, go ahead and book a call at the top of the description to qualify to work with my agency. That being said, let's jump straight into the video. TikTok Shop affiliate setup for TikTok Shop sellers and brands. So content, what are we going to be going over in this video? So what are affiliates and how do they actually work? How to find affiliates you want to work with, how to have affiliates find you, and how to boost visibility on that end. I'll give you a live example for that. How to make products more attractive to actual affiliates. I'll give you a live example for that as well. And then bonus, how we scale brands only using affiliates. And also mistakes to avoid when actually starting out in your TikTok Shop journey. So who am I? My name is Anthony. I'm based in Miami, Florida in the US. I run a full stack TikTok Shop agency where we help launch and scale brands on TikTok Shop. We've scaled countless brands to six-figure in monthly revenue, obviously all e-commerce brands. Here are some of our client results. So for this brand in the last 7 days, $124,000 in sales. Gross sales, GMV stands for gross merchandise value, is just a fancy way of saying revenue. For this one, in the last 28 days, $243,000 in revenue. And for this one, in the last 28 days, $214,000 in revenue. So first off, what are affiliates and how do they work? TikTok Shop affiliates are creators and influencers who promote product on TikTok Shop and earn a commission for every sale they actually generate. They don't own the product, they simply act as marketers using their own content and audience to drive purchases, right? Brands use this system because it's performance based, so you don't have to go out and pay for exposure. You only have to pay once you actually get a sale for commission. Unlike paid ads, of course, it's all the cost is on the back end, and only once you start generating money, you have to pay. This makes it low risk and high leverage way to scale. Awesome. So how to find affiliates you want to work with and how they can find you as well. So TikTok Shop has a creator marketplace built right into the seller center. So you don't even need to use any third-party tools, right? You can browse the creators by the niche, send them an affiliate order, and track everything from click sales, commissions, all inside of the platform. Creators get notified in the TikTok app, and once they accept, they can go ahead and promote your product with trackable links. So it's fully integrated. So managing affiliates and scaling through creators is super streamlined. Everything is native on the platform, so you don't have to do anything outside of TikTok Shop Seller Center itself. So let's jump straight into the actual Seller Center so I can show you how to do this. Awesome. So here we are inside the actual Seller Center and we are in the affiliate tab. So let's go here, go to Affiliate Center Home. And I'm going to run you through the whole target collaboration. So target collaboration is basically where you go out and you find creators who you want to work with. And then from here, you can send them an invite to promote your product, and then they can accept or deny. If they accept, you can go ahead and accept or deny them as well. So we see here, these are all the creators that we can go ahead and invite. We can target by product category, creator agency, follower count, fastest growing, average commission rate, not invited in the past 90 days. Content type, we can also do by follower age, follower gender, and then performance, so GMV, items sold, average view per video, average viewer per live, engagement rate, estimated post rate, and brand collaborations. So awesome. The simplest way to describe this is that you can just find the creators who are most likely to. So the easiest way to explain this is just that you go out, find creators who you think will resonate with your audience and actually get sales, and you can go ahead and invite them. So this is a target collaboration. We have to make a target collab, but before we do that, let's actually go ahead and pick out the creators that we want to work with. So let's just go here. You can see here that, let's say all of these creators are good. So we can't invite all of them like this one because there's certain limitations depending on how many sales you have. But TikTok does this just to keep the platform good and safe for everybody. So scrolling down, let's just see all of these creators are good fits. Obviously, if you want to take a closer look at their profile, you can go here, click on their name, and then open up their TikTok right here and see their videos. But here are some metrics that you can actually click into the affiliate's profile just to see how they're doing. You could also see their previous videos and how many sales they have gotten and similar affiliates. Okay, so let's say we got all the creators that we wanted to invite, and this is adding them to manage creators. So it's adding them to this tab right here. and I'll explain why we're doing this, because you can also go ahead and just invite them through here, but this takes a lot longer. So we can actually go ahead and bulk invite them if we just add them to our managed creators. So once we're here, we can go ahead and pick out the creators that we like. So let's say all of these, let's go ahead and batch invite them. And you see, we just picked 20 creators. So we can go here, invite to collaboration, and we make this collab right here. So the first thing we have to do in order to make this collab is enter the invite name. So I usually go VIP creator. You want to optimize all of this for the highest acceptance rate of creators. So you want to be A/B testing it to see whatever works better, right? Obviously, you want as many affiliates as possible. So here, you just put in your phone number. Here, you create a message. Again, you need to optimize this to have the highest acceptance rate. I'd recommend that you just copy me and then start making small changes just to try to improve it a little bit. Here, we choose the product that we actually want to send out to get promoted and make videos on. Accept a commission rate. So for this one, I chose 23%. And then set up free samples. I always go with manually review request, because if you auto approve request, there's going to be a lot of affiliates that don't deserve, or their content is not good enough to receive a free sample. They're going to be accepted, and you're technically just going to be wasting products. So we just sent our first collab invite. So now the affiliate's going to see the invite on their side, and they can choose to accept or deny the actual invite. Here you can also message creators. I'll touch on that in another video. But that's pretty much it. Just to go over it again, there's multiple ways you can go about it, because you can just go here and just invite the creator. So let's say this one right here. I want to invite them. Boom. I just invited them to my last invite. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Now let's go back to the presentation, and I'm going to explain how open collaboration works. Awesome. So open collaboration is basically flipping the script, right? Instead of you reaching out to creators, they go ahead and come to you. So you list your product in the open collab section inside of the affiliate marketing tab. You set a commission rate, and then it becomes publicly available to creators. They can go ahead and browse through the available products on TikTok Shop to promote. And if your product looks like a good fit, they can go ahead and request to promote it. Once you approve them, you can also deny them. But let's say in this case you approve them, they get a unique link, and you can start creating content. So once you actually approve them, you can also deny them. But just let's say in this case you actually approve them, they get a unique link and can start creating content. It's not trackable inside of the TikTok shop, right? So all the information and metrics is there. You know exactly how much you're making, just like with direct invites. But open collab works best for when you offer a solid commission, so a good enough commission, and you have a product that is easy to promote. Because obviously it's going to be a lot harder to get affiliates that want to come to you to work, especially at the beginning. So once you actually approve them, they get a unique link and they can start creating content. It's all trackable inside of TikTok Shop, how much they make, just like with the direct invites. And also, open collab works best when you offer solid commissions and you have a product that is easy to promote. Let's jump over and I'll show you how to do it inside the Seller Center. So here we are inside the actual open collaboration, and this is very simple and it's self-explanatory. You basically just add your product here. You choose a commission rate. So let's see here if I can edit this. You could choose a commission rate. Right now mine's is at 20%. And once you actually make this public, creators can go ahead and just see it on their end, and they can choose if they want to work with you or not. So I wanted to add this clip shortly. I forgot to record it originally with the rest of the video. But this is what it looks like when a creator accepts either your invite or they accept your open collaboration listing. They go and they populate right here. So you can see all these creators are waiting to either be accepted or rejected. And there's a couple ways you could go about this. So obviously if you can see here their followers, right? Their estimated post rate, meaning how likely are they to actually post your video once they receive your product. Their sales volume, and then their average views per video. The main metric is obviously sales volume. Also, if they have a low estimated post rate, and there's a low chance they're actually going to post your video, right? So you want to take those into account. But yeah, this is what it looks like. You can go here and bulk add them. If you do want to take a closer look, which I do recommend, you can go in here, click into their profile. You can see all of these metrics. You can see some of their past videos, and then similar creators. And then also you can go here and double click into their TikTok to actually see what their actual brand image looks like and what type of content they make. Also, here are some of the other tabs. So once you invite these creators to this, I already approved Perfect. So I did already check them out, and they look like good creators. So you can see they all went and populated here, and they're ready to ship. Once they get shipped out, obviously they move to shipped, and in progress means that the creator has received the product, and you are waiting for them to actually make the piece of content. So once they're here, you can go and see. Obviously, you can reach out to them via right here as well. And then once the piece of content is done, they populate here, and you can view the content here if they're lives or videos, and then view shipping as well. Also, here are some creator messages. So this is just where you can talk to them. Now, how to make your product attractive to affiliates. So it's easier said than done to get affiliates. You are going to notice that starting out, it's very, very hard. So you do have to make your product attractive to affiliates. Most of the time, you're going to see as a rule of thumb that affiliates only want to work with a product that they deem a good opportunity for them to actually make money, right? So there's a couple ways that you can go about this. So first off, high GMV affiliates are driven by performance, right? So a 20 to 30%. So you do need a healthy commission. I'd recommend 20 to 30% commission or higher. The higher the better, honestly. But you do also want to make sure that you do have enough margin to scale. But the most commission that you can offer, I recommend you go to the higher end of that. So a 20 to 30% commission or higher makes your offer stand out in a crowded marketplace. If your margins allow it, lead with the best possible offer. This will attract a lot of affiliates to come out and work with your brand. Second is strong social proof. So this is by far the most important thing. Affiliates, they don't want to waste their time with an unproven product. If your brand has positive reviews, a previous TikTok success, a strong sales history, or a recognizable brand, you're going to notice that a lot of creators, they automatically just want to go out and work with you, and they will reach out to you because they deem it like, oh, this product is good. There's a lot of demand for this product. So I'm going to go and promote it and get a lot of sales. So these instantly build trust It tells the creator this product is already working and it's a worthy opportunity. Bonus, how we scale brands only using affiliates. So we scale TikTok Shop brands using affiliates by focusing on volume, speed, and creator training. First, we do high volumes of outreach to the creator marketplace and open collab. We don't wait for creators to come to us. We actually proactively reach out to the ones that are already create in our niche. We use creator filters to actually target high engagement creators with proven sales performance and send them out hundreds of offers weekly. So we do many. So we do countless outreaches. We do around 500 to 1,000 a day. A day. This is very, very time consuming for a brand, but it is definitely worth it. So once they are onboarded, we concentrate on our affiliates. We give them examples of what works, hooks, angles, and formats that have already converted. We don't just let the creators freestyle, right? The goal is to reduce the friction and to help them create content that drives clicks and sales from day one. We also optimize commission offers to stay competitive. So if the margin allows, we give higher commission. We give higher rates to our top performers or bonus incentives, right? This keeps our creators motivated and it makes our offer stand out. It's really all about treating your creators well and incentivize them to actually go out and try to make the best content possible. Also, on the back end, we monitor content performance daily. So if a creator's video is doing well, we double down either by requesting more content or whitelisting the video into ads, right? We take the Spark code and we push into ads and push ad spend on the video. If it underperforms, we give feedback or just move on quickly and we go and reiterate. Overall, it's all about consistency, right? Constant outreach, rapid testing, fast communication, and giving the creators what they actually need to win. We want to make it as easy as possible for them to win and do good. That's how we scale brands fast on TikTok Shop using affiliates. Now, mistakes to avoid when starting with affiliates. When you're starting out with TikTok Shop affiliates, there are a few mistakes that I see brands make all the time, and here's how to avoid them. So sending out offers without a strategy. Don't just go ahead and blast out random invites. You need to be targeted. So make sure you are reaching out to people who actually post content in your niche and have some previous sales history, or at least some solid engagement and potential to go viral. Now offering low commissions. So if you're now offering low commissions, if your commission isn't competitive, creators won't bother, right? Affiliates are entrepreneurs. They go where the money is. So start with your offer. Start with a strong offer, especially if you don't have a ton of social proof yet. Third, not training creators on what works. A lot of brands just send out the link and expect creators to figure it out. That never scales. So give them examples of winning videos, clear product angles, and simple hooks. The easier you make it for them to succeed, the more content they'll give you and the more money you'll make. So for ignoring open collab, some people skip on the open collaboration and only rely on the outreach. Huge mistake. Open collab brings in warm leads that are very eager to go ahead and promote your brand. Creators who are actively browsing the products, creators who are actively browsing for your products to promote. Make sure your listing stands out with a strong social proof and a clear headline. 5. So not taking into account tracking performance and also giving feedback on that tracking performance. So if you're not watching what content is converting, you're flying blind. Track views, clicks, and conversions. If a video underperforms, guide the creator. If it pops off, double down and scale it. So you always want to take into account your metrics. Don't just go in emotionally and try to decide what you think might work best. Go off the metrics. The numbers do not lie. So avoid these mistakes early on and you'll save a lot of time, money, and wasted opportunity, right? So affiliates can scale your brand very, very fast, but only if you manage the process the right way. Let's jump over to full cam. Now you know exactly how we actually onboard affiliates and scale brands. For example, like the one that we took to 540,000 directly on TikTok Shop with affiliates. So if you're ready to scale to $100,000 months and skip the actual learning curve of TikTok Shop with done for you help, go ahead, book a call in the first link in the description. You can go there and see if you qualify to work with our agency. We'll break down exactly how we can plug the system into your business to see similar results. And we'll determine if you are a good fit for TikTok Shop and to work with our agency. TikTok Shop is wide open. Do not waste time. The brands that move first get ahead of the competition. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.